Yeah, well, I do want to say that listening to the comments that they said that she was asked in the comments, so she responded to a comment because if not, to me, I hear her inserting herself in a conversation that other people was having. So it's like she was centering herself and she wasn't in a conversation, but now it makes sense reading the comments that somebody was engaging and she interacted with the comment section, if that makes sense. Because if not, it just sounds like, oh, you just jumped in because she said, I started it, so I wrote it down. Her saying, I started it, which makes me feel like she was involved at some point in this conversation, whether it been a Diamond platform, but I do think that she inserted herself because something happened, because she just jumped in. But I'm ready to hear the rest of the clip. This is good to me. Come on, 600K, because this is good.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Nidra, if I could, I just wanted to say, yes, Sweet 99 was reading a comment when she stated that on the video.
Proceed.
I mean,
see, if I'm trying to get a relationship with
your fault that man was talking nasty to you. I know it was. I hear it now. I know it was your fault that man was talking nasty to you.
Oh, God, Jesus.
No, it wasn't mommy money. Stop it.
I know y'all hear me talking. I know my service ain't nervous that y'all don't hear me talking. Loud as I am.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
over the trash bag and the fruit. What about the trash bag?
No, I didn't say no fruit in the I didn't say that. I didn't say no trash in the fruit. What I said was they were talking about squirting, right? And I said if you're squirting or whatever, all you gotta do is just cut the bag and put it on the bed. If that's what you ain't got no white, and put it on the bed. If that's what you ain't got no white, what made me assume that Little Touch is a squirter. I never said I was a squirter. I never said that at all. I never said that. I just said about the garbage bag.
So what made you come up with a garbage bag? What?
Because I'm just creating. Creative like that. I write poems. I'm creative like that, and I read a lot of exotic books. So it is what it is. I'm just saying something. But as far as I'm just saying something. But as far as the fruit, yeah, I've done that. I ain't gonna lie. That, yeah, I have. But the way they was making it seem like Little Touch ain't supposed to do any of that. Little Touch is not supposed to have any type of thought or exotic thought or whatever like that. And that's the crazy part to me, because I'm a grown ass woman. No, I don't think so. Because he wasn't even over there. He wasn't even in that conversation. No, I don't think that. No, I don't think. I think. Wait a minute, Mommy Money. I said I was on Diamond's live. I didn't say I was on his live when I said that. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to, hold on. I'm not going to sit there and say that he got that from that. He's disrespectful, period. I'm not the only woman that he have said something to. So you can't just say because he's heard it over there, and that's why he said that to me over there. No. And still he would be wrong, because I never said I was a squirter. People can assume that I said that, but I didn't say that.
Touch, is he or is he not disrespectful? Because 1 minute you said you wasn't disrespected.
I said, come on, Sweet. I said he never disrespected me on his platform. That's what I said.
Okay, gotcha.
I did say that. I said he never ever disrespected me on his platform. What he said on T-Money platform caught me off guard, and I was in shock. I couldn't believe that he said that to me, right? But at the same token, people are going to assume you say one thing, Little Touch, and y'all know it. Come on now, let's be honest. If Little Touch say this or that, if Little Touch say she bent over her back and he did this and that, y'all, I can't even say nothing. I can't even say I can't even say I touched my toes.
Thank you for the gift.
And they'll take it and run with it.
Let's
Right.
touch.
Yes.
Somebody ask a question. So let's touch. So did you bring that up on Diamond platform or somebody else bring it up?
Squirted part, I did not bring that up. But when they kept talking about it, and then Diamond allowed me to say something, because it was early in the morning. It was a bunch of other ladies, and there was a few guys on there, and they were talking. We were just having an open dialogue. She didn't even have a topic yet. We were just talking. It was early that morning. And I said that. And it was funny because a lot of people laughed. You know, some people said something, whatever. And they did ask me. They said, "Are you a squirt?" And I said, "No, I'm not. I just said that," you know. But of course, you know, people gonna run with it and say, "Oh, Little Touch was telling all her business, and she was saying she was a squirter, and she did this and she did that," and that's not true. That's not what I said. What I said is I used some Fruit Loop and what you call them things, the fruit. You know, the fruit, the candy. You know the fruit candy.
Fruit roll up.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The wrapping fruit, that's what I said, fruit roll up. Yeah, I said I've used that on a man before, and that's all I said. I didn't even go into details and all of that. I didn't, but they ran with it because I said it.
Well, that's a kind. That's
Wait a minute,
kinda,
I got a question. Wait a minute. You used that's candy, right?
Yep. Yes.
And you did what with it? We don't want to eat it. Did you eat the candy?
There you go. There y'all go.
You said we don't
I put
want
it on his
to
body. I put it on his body. I ain't gonna tell you where I put it. I just put it on his body.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So you didn't put it in the hole.
We all grown, but why y'all
You didn't put it in the hole.
This
You didn't put it in the hole.
We all
Listen,
grown
Miss
folks.
Little Touch can have a.
Did you put it in the hole? Hold on.
Little Touch can have a.
Did you put it in the hole? Hold on.
Yeah.
And on the app.
I'm not telling y'all where I put it because y'all already run with the narrative. I put it on his body. Use your imagination wherever you want to imagine it.
You ain't no freak, but
Okay,
you a
it
freak.
went.
Little Touch. You is a freak.
Here you go.
No,
So
I'm
listen,
not
you
no
didn't
freak.
put it in your body, just on
Wait,
your
wait. Let's back this horse up. Let's back. So y'all gonna tell me y'all ain't never.
This is why men, some men or a man on this app feels like it's okay for him to ask you, do you suck or do you swallow?
Girl, you got that twisted. Do you suck or do you spit?
I disagree.
Or spit.
I disagree. There's never a right time for a man to say that to a woman. Period.
I'm just saying.
Period.
Hey, but I'm learning something new though on here with y'all. I'll tell you.
And also too, y'all can't sit here and act like y'all ain't never used no food, no candles, no nothing when y'all having sex.
I never gonna put no hot ass candle on my body.
Y'all trying to act like y'all naive. Come on now. Y'all sitting here trying to act like y'all ain't never tried nothing other than FUGK. Come on now. Come on now. That ain't got nothing to do with freakiness.
Whichever one she said.
It's all about role playing, it's exploring the body, it's exploring the sensitivity, all of that. It had nothing to do with being freaky. Period. No, it's not.
Y'all leave Little Touch alone. Little Touch can have a man. She can do what she want to do. She ain't no senior citizen. Little Touch, I'm a senior citizen. Now, I am a senior.
You ain't either, Miss Perry.
Yes, the hell I am. No,
Well,
I'm not.
I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm no senior citizen. I ain't no senior citizen. No. All I will say this. Y'all sitting here trying to act like y'all all y'all do is missionary. All y'all do is the missionary, y'all in the DG, that's it. And that's the only thing y'all know how to do. Come on now. Quit acting like that. Y'all need to quit acting like that. Period.
Our business.
I ain't put it in no business. You get on the internet and tell how I said I have used food and candles and whatnot. Yes, I have.
Okay, well that's your business. We choose to keep our business to ourselves. So if you use the little
Let me tell y'all don't keep all y'all business to yourself, because that's what we having this discussion right now.
You ain't heard us say we use fruit roll-ups on nobody, did you?
But it don't mean. But does that mean I'm does that mean I'm going to hell? No.
No, you ain't going to hell.
You said that. You said it.
Does that mean that I'm abnormal? No.
You wanted me to stop, Miss Nietzsche? Right there? Oh, okay. It's about 7, 8 more minutes, and it's gonna cut off.
Oh
no!
It just
because that's why they got toys out there. That's why you go to the store, you buy those toys and stuff like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to quit acting like y'all 2 years old. Y'all ain't
too free.
This is what it means.
Ain't nothing wrong with being free.
It means that you like
y'all 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 year old.
I'm talking dog on it. Oh, sorry. Come back up. I ain't mean to drop you if I dropped you. I meant to mute you. It means that you just like to use fruit roll-ups. Nobody said you was going to HELL. Nobody said you was going to heaven. Nobody said you was going in the mid-air. It just means that you like to use fruit roll-ups and plastic bags. That's all it means. You taking it too far.
I never said I use plastic bag. I just said I mentioned it. If you a squirter, get you a plastic bag on your bed. If you don't have a liner, that's all I said.
Okay, all right. Well, you just told us that you like to
and
use
it is what it is. You could use whatever you like on your bed to protect your bed or your towel or whatever. Whatever you use on your bed.
That's being
But it's common sense. It's common sense. If you don't want to mess up your mattress, get you something to protect you. But y'all talking about it. Come on now, that's stupid.
Hold on.
Did I say something?
Miss Perry, wait a minute, Miss Z. I'm going to let you say something afterwards. Who said something was wrong with it?
Nobody. I'm letting Miss Little Touch know it's nothing wrong with being a freak. It's nothing wrong with what you do, but I'm just saying.
I ain't never said I was a freak. I'm not no damn freak. I'm not. I'm a normal adult woman. I'm not gonna let you tell me that. I'm not. I am a normal. I'm a normal woman. I'm a normal woman. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Just because your ass don't use no toys or whatever, that's on you. Okay, but I'm very normal. That's your bullshit. Okay, I'm very normal. Okay. I'm very normal. I got exotic thoughts. I can be just as normal as anybody else. So quit with the bullshit. Some of y'all got some toys right now. Some of y'all vibrating right now. While y'all sitting here talking and judging my ass. Okay?
Miss Little Touch, all we saying is we keep our business to our business. It don't matter what we are, because
No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all been on other platforms running y'all mouth too. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all been on other platforms running y'all mouth too. Stop about that. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all run y'all mouth just like anybody else. And Miss Perry, you know you run your mouth too, because you run your mouth all day today. Thank you very much.
Just let me know what I can say what I need to say.
Oh,
flag on the play.
Okay, wait a minute. She said she freaky. Let's have she
just told her
freaky.
What the hell is
flag on the play.
Miss.
Okay, wait a minute. She said she freaky. Let's have she
just told her
freaky.
What the hell is.
Never said that. I never said I was no freak, and no, I didn't. I said I'm exotic. I said I am exotic. I like certain things to make you freak. You know what make a freak? You know what make a freak? Is somebody that's abnormal. A freak is abnormal. Look at the definition.
Like, hey,
freak is abnormal. Look at the definition.
like, hey.
Now, hold on.
Y'all know
Go
y'all
ahead,
weak.
Say what you got to say.
Freak, little touch. We were saying.
Let me quiet for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Tweet.
Go ahead, Z.
You gotta accept my friendship so I can DM. You gotta accept my friendship so I can DM you my number.
Okay. Let me
I tried to send it to you. Y'all don't make LT drop.
Y'all listen, y'all. All I
Okay, y'all. The skipping and all of that. This is the actual live. It ain't a recording. And now LT has dropped from the panel, and this is what happens after she dropped.
Okay. This is good.
Y'all made her drop.
Wait a minute, look,
Now
she'll be
y'all
back.
Why she mad?
She'll be back, but listen,
Who dropped her?
I said everybody
dropped the
got a
damn
little
self.
freak in them. Everybody got a little freak in them. People
Everybody
do
got
things
freak
with
in
their husband, with their man they done been with.
That
There's some
part.
things you want, but everybody got a little freak in them.
A fruit.
Yep.
A fruit
Then she,
roll-up.
hey, wait a minute.
You gotta keep it spicy.
And
You
then
gotta
she
keep it
tried to go,
spicy.
hey, y'all heard her try to
That's
go
kind of
off.
spicy.
Ain't nobody. I don't want to hear shit about no roll-ups.
That's kind of spicy.
LT finna come back and get y'all ass. I'm finna get my recorder ready. Let me get my recorder.
But that's kind of
Come back
spicy.
on the
Though.
other
That's kind of spicy. She don't think
That
that's
is
kind
kind
of
of
freaky.
spicy, but I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Girl, yeah,
That
roll-up the new thing.
Well,
That's kind of
wait a
freaky.
minute,
I didn't know.
maybe that's
didn't-
why she don't want to be called no elder or none of that, because she's what she said she was.
Freak.
But look, she
Exotic.
don't say I
She's
was
exotic.
only talking all day. But you ain't heard me talk about
She
no
said,
sex.
exotic
baby.
mean you're a freak.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This what I don't understand about people. They don't want to be called no elder. They don't want to be called no elder. But as soon as it's time for that Social Security and that Medicare, and all that kicking, they want that. They be the main ones in the line talking about senior citizen discount. They want that. They don't want to be called it, but they want to reach the benefits. Baby, I can't wait till I can go up there and say senior citizen. They ask me right now. When they see me with my daughter, they think that's my granddaughter. They be like, I make sure I go to Roses on Senior Citizen Day.
That part.
I ask for a coffee at McDonald's Senior Citizen, and I got about 11 more years, baby. I get my discount.
So you're
you know
if there's any more.
I don't care where I'm at. I say, I need the senior citizen discount. Do you need to see this ID? Because I'm 62, baby, and I want mine, so I'm a senior citizen. But I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong. She got offended because I said,
y'all hear me?
Everybody's a.
So I don't think there's any more left on this particular clip that has any more pertinent information to the case.
Sweet Nine said it is. She just said that it's a lot more. So, Sweet Nine, what more do we need to hear? Because if we go off of what we just heard, I can really go through the case with what we just heard. Because I think what we need to do, Miss Sanford, I got your message. We're going to be in the house. Yes, I'll get you the information. I think at this time we should work one person at a time. Miss Perry was accused of something. I think that we need to get through Miss Perry and her accusations and what she was accused of. Once we work through Miss Perry and what I just heard, then we can move on to the next person, if that's okay with the jurors.
Well, there's actually one more clip, Your Honor, that we only really need to listen to the first 60 seconds of the clip, and that put things into a little bit of a different context as far as how the whole situation escalated in the way that it did.
I trust you, Attorney Shale. We'll hear the next 60 seconds of the next clip, and then I will be ready to ask some questions. I do need to have Miss Lid Touch back up here, so we'll break her when Mama Money drops. But
okay, so
Mama Money, the first 60 seconds of the next clip. Oh wait,
well, no, Mama Money, it's actually a clip from Pour This Tea. And I believe it's the third one. Is since you're up here and you have a secondary device, if you don't mind playing that evidence for us. And so, Your Honor, if I can just preface the next clip that we'll be listening to while she's getting that together. So what we're going to be listening to is somehow this story that we've all just heard with our own ears turned into an accusation that Little Touch said that she took the fruit roll up and stuck it into a crevice of this man behind him in his rear crevice. And somehow the story got entangled in that way and was presented throughout the TikTok streets in that way. And that's what caused the real issue and blow up between Miss Perry and Mrs. Little Touch. And so the next clip that we're going to hear is how that rumor got started and exactly how the story that we just listened to got turned into a completely different story.
It's for the, I don't see you. For the tea?
Huh?
You said it's for this tea?
Pour, P-O-U-R.
Oh, pour this tea. Okay.
Adrena, is that the brew? Okay, I'm sorry. It is actually brew this tea, Mommy Money. B-R-E-W-D-I-S-T. Brew this tea. Bloggers, love y'all. Don't mean no disrespect, getting the names a little mixed up.
Is it the second video?
I believe so. It's labeled Miss Perry and Little Touch. LT.
They don't upload it.
Okay, and we really only need to hear the first 60 seconds, and I'm going to mute up, Your Honor, but pay very close attention to how this conversation transpires in the first 60 seconds of this video.
Yeah, that wasn't the right one. They got 4 pages. Give me 1 sec. I don't see it unless they took it down. They got AJ and the JJs. Ugh. They got the shits and giggles. Was it on Adrena's live? They got Adrena's and Miss Nietzsche's live, but neither one of them say Lil Touch and
Your Honor, if you would like for your jurors to ask Miss Perry her questions right now, I'm going to go ahead and look for the that evidence.
I do have some questions because from what I'm gathering and what I'm hearing, it does sound a little bit like Miss Lid Touch was engaging in the conversation. Sound like somebody from the comment section might have said something and she took off. I did look up some words while I was hearing somebody said the judge was on break and not paying attention. No, I was in the chamber getting some information together. I looked up the word freak, okay? A freak is a very unusual and unexpected event or situation. Again, a freak is a very unusual and unexpected event or situation. A person who is obsessed with or unusually enthusiastic about a particular activity. Teach one, reach one of interest. Okay. I also heard the word I'm exotic. In this situation that we're dealing with, mind you, we're here because of the fruit roll-up. According to her words, this situation sounds more of a freak situation than an exotic one. And let me tell you why. I went and I looked up exotic. Give me a second. I don't know about y'all, but when looking up the word exotic, originating in or characteristics of a distant foreign country. An exotic plant or animal. Are we dealing with animals here or humans?
I'm human.
Come on, somebody. That's why I'm the judge and y'all not. We're dealing with a freak. We are dealing with a freak. And everybody got a little freak in them. What is wrong with a freak when it's your bedroom? Come on, somebody. But you're not exotic. Are you an animal? Oh, because your tongue licking? Oh, come on. I'm going to try to rest right here. Miss Perry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a freak?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have no further questions. It's in your hands.
Hey, Miss Nitra. Hey, panel. They never got to Miss Perry in the rear end clip. I have that
I'm not
clip.
being charged with that.
She's being charged with calling somebody.
I'm not being charged with that. I'm being charged
That's still
with
a part of it.
freak. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Sweet 99.
No, it's not.
Because you might be on the joint. It sounds like you might be getting a subpoena. We are here because Miss Perry was accused of calling someone a freak.
That's exactly what they accused me
That's
of.
what we're here
Anything else
for.
I said has nothing to do with this case because they charged me with calling her a freak and nothing else. Anything else I said has nothing to do with this case.
Miss Perry, rest for a second. Your attorney's not here.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are representing yourself, and it looks like the state has picked up the charges against Little Touch. I don't know what's going on here. Go ahead, if you have any questions or any, you can, at this time, let me hear you where we are in this case. What are you thinking about the freak and the exotic one in the room?
I actually think that, because I did look up the definition as well, and unusual and unexpected. He didn't expect it. It was unusual because it's not the normal, thing in the bedroom. So it was unusual. So it was freakish behavior, which doesn't make you a bad person. So according to what I looked up and according to the activities, it was a freakish behavior.
Well, Your Honor, I'm going to have to ask for a mistrial in this case because we're not being allowed to present all of our evidence. And so she was accused of calling Miss Little Touch a freak, but she was also accused of spreading rumors in regards to the conversation that took place when when Miss Little Touch was discussing the fruit roll-ups. This whole case went from an educational series to being accused of being a freak, and then rumors being spread that really literally made Miss Little Touch appear to be just that, a freak. And so there was a narrative pushed after she was called a freak. There was a narrative push about what happened with this fruit roll-up and where this fruit roll-up ended up. And it's
Let's hear the clip. Let's hear the clip. I think it's important.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, she presented that fruit roll-up. So I was only saying what she said. She started that fruit roll-up. She said she started that fruit roll-up from under the navel. Now, and looking at the dummy, right here, looking at this man, he's smiling real hard. But if you look at this candy, it's over his navel. It's not below. But when you show where the fruit roll-up went, And as it bust open, the fruit roll-up dripped and sticky as it rolled down. So all I said is, did the roll-up go under the nuts?
Oh, no, right now. Wait till Sweet 9 come down. Wait, leave my jurors upright. Go ahead.
I asked a question. I did not say that's what she did. After she said what she said, I said, did she roll it up and put it in the booty hole? I wasn't being charged for that. By me not having my lawyer here, y'all making me very upset. And no one.
Okay, well, Ms. Cup, your lawyer's here. We're going to hear the clip, and then your lawyer will get in the seat where Sweet 90 is. I would like to bring to the court's attention, unless there are new charges that I have not seen, we came into this juke joint with accusations of some things being said. But it is up to the courtroom. Hold on, Miss Perry. It is up to the courtroom jurors to decide if this witness left room for Miss Perry to even suggest that this fruit roll-up had gone to other places. Was it a part of the conversation? That is why we are here today, to see if she was being offensive or if she was curious. Remember, as Michelle just stated, this was class 101. With that being said, Sweet 99, I'm going to mirk up for the evidence. I need the jurors thinking and not winking. We know you like fruit roll-ups now.
Y'all ready?
It's long like a piece of tape. What you do? Put it in the booty hole? Miss Perry! Oh my God! I know goodness. That's what I thought she did with it. I thought she put it in the booty hole and ate it. I was like, what the hell you digging in the groceries? Y'all is wild. Now, Miss Perry, you don't need to ask nobody. Now, y'all done went too far now. And now, y'all, let's touch going. Oh, she gonna get y'all. I'm gonna tell her what y'all said.
Joanna, can you stop that for a minute?
What's the word she used? Because I can't even pronounce it. Exotic. She's exotic.
Hold on, I'm trying to stop it.
But that lady ain't said nothing about putting no...
Wait. Now we got to go all the way back, Miss Perry. This on Facebook.
First of all,
Don't stop it. Your Honor was waving her hand. Stop it.
She said, don't stop it, Miss Perry.
I said, don't stop it. We want to get through this clip because stop it and we might get flagged in it. So I'm trying to hurry up and run it.
I just wanted to make sure you heard the first person that said it first. I don't want you, I need you to listen to what the first person said.
Please start it over, everybody. Mirk up. Let's start it over. Mirk up.
Let me find it. Oh, Lord, Miss Perry.
Girl, please.
Girl, you please.
Hey, what you do? Put it in the booty hole? Miss Perry! I know goodness. That's what I thought she did with it. I thought she put it in the booty hole and ate it. I was like, what the hell you digging in the groceries? Y'all is wild. Now, Miss Perry, you don't need to ask nobody. Now, y'all done went too far now. And now, y'all, let's touch going. Oh, she gonna get y'all. I'm gonna tell her what y'all said. Wait a minute, she ain't no freak. What's the word she used? Because I can't even pronounce it.